Okay, now that it's 4:01, do a roll call. I don't have my sheet. Mr. Zebarth,
Here.
Mr. Burns,
Present.
for crying out loud.
Mr. Klaus,
Klaus, drawing a blank.
Hanson.
Hanson, and Reeves is here.
Yes, so we have 5 out of 7. We do have enough to conduct business.
Excellent. All right, do we have any appearances from members of the public?
We have had no requests this evening.
Okay, all right. 3A, approval of the minutes from May 7th regular meeting and approval of the bills and transfers of the county board. Can I have a motion? Mr. Hanson, second by Mr. Zebarth. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed, motion passes. All right, departmental matters. Ms. Montoya. Do you have any actions to be presented?
I have nothing this evening except for my standard monthly statistics. I'm happy to answer any questions if you have any.
Is there any questions? No. Okay, thank you. Ms. Pagan is not here.
That is correct. Ms. Pagan Vega is absent this evening. However, she does have one action item that Erica Reynolds is happy to promote.
Yes, thank you. So in speaking to Eileen, she indicated that the request is for a approval of a grant. We've had this for the past 2 years. The grant's for $2,000. It is for the purposes of purchasing materials for the CAC to go into schools and educate students and teachers about child abuse prevention.
Can I get a motion? Well, was there any questions?
Motion first.
Okay,
Is,
Do you have a motion and a second?
we got a motion.
oh, I'm
by
sorry.
Mr. Burns.
I would like to motion.
Go ahead, sir.
All right, thank you. Question, is this the puppet program? Sorry.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, and I'm mixing up my programs here, but there was a program that used puppets to explain this to schools that was being discussed recently.
I don't know that they use puppets.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
that was
not-
the central focus of it. so
I'm
it's
not
maybe something
exactly
like that.
familiar with like the specific curriculum, but Aaron's Law was passed several years ago that required the school districts to engage in education. I know that Stepping Stones does a portion within the community, but then the CAC also does a portion of the schools within the community. And then I think some of the schools do it on their own. And this is money that would go towards purchasing the materials that they hand out during those education sessions.
So this is in support of Aaron's Law?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Hearing none. Vote. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. All right. The report,
She has her monthly standard report on page, starting on page 17. If there's any questions, I think Erica and I could do our best to answer.
any questions? No. Okay. Mr. Scallion is not here. So Mr. Everhart is also not here.
His monthly report starts on page 22. If you have any questions for Mr. Everhart, I can forward those requests.
Okay. Dr. Yoder?
Hi, thank you. I have nothing to report, but if you have any questions, just ask, please.
Okay. The report is on page 38 and 40. Sheriff?
Is it my turn?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, sir. Yeah, this MOU with Health Management is one we've done before for state opioid response grant to receive up to $10,000. So That's all.
Okay, do we have a motion? And Hanson and a second by Mr. Burns. All right, any questions? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Sheriff?
Other than my monthly statistics, if you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer that. We do have 3 that we're holding not guilty by reason of insanity and 4 unfit to stand trial that we're holding for DHS. 4 people are pending evaluation. We have 16 in one unit that is a behavioral health pod, and we have 18 in another. 5 more people are housed in our booking area due to severe behavioral health problems. So it's becoming a higher number that we're holding on to, mental health folks. And then DOC, we have a total of 14 that we're holding for DOC on their warrant. That again, they used to come and get, and they do not do that any longer until after their local charges are resolved. So those are some that, quite a few that we should not be holding. And our numbers are pretty high right now. We're averaging around 220 people, where our average was for a long time in the 180s to 190. So our population is going up. So that's all I had, unless anybody had any questions.
Mr. Burns?
Sheriff, does staffing remain at a acceptable level to service that many clients?
Acceptable, yes. Ideal, no. We are still working on hiring. We have several in the hiring pool right now we're working on backgrounds on. We have several that have not worked out throughout that background process. And we're not going to lower standards. So it's just going to take some time to get it staffed, but we are doing our best.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Any other questions? Pending evaluation, what exactly does that mean?
It means they're waiting for the doctor to see them to give to, and then he provides a report to the judge on whether or not they're, that they need a service or that they're healthy enough to stand trial.
Excellent, thank you. Okay. That report can be found on pages 46 and 47. And then Mr. Lewis?
I have nothing for action, just have monthly statistics available for any questions, and looking forward to your walkthrough here in a few days.
Any questions from Mr. Lewis? None? His report can be found on pages 48 and 50. And Ms. Reynolds, we have, go ahead.
Yes, I have an action item. If you want to discuss it in any significant detail, we'll have to go into closed session, but it's a request for salary adjustments for 3 of my attorneys.
First, we'd want to get a motion and a second.
Do we have a motion? Mr. Burns, second by Mr. Zebarth. Do we need to go into closed session for a discussion? Okay. So this is be the vote for 7A, 4H1A. All in favor, aye? Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Ms. Reynolds?
My caseload and forfeiture fund reports can be found on pages 51 through 52. I don't have anything else to add unless you guys have questions for me.
Thank you. Ms. Taylor?
Thank you. I have no items to be presented to the Justice Committee this evening.
Excellent. Next meeting date is July 9th, 2025 at 4 p.m. So we are adjourned.
Okay.